Hi there, it's Lori, and my story is, let's start with, can you believe I've had members now for 3 months, which is a quarter of the year. So this quarterly giveaway, because of the rules of YouTube, has to be open for everyone. However, if you are a member or you become a member before the deadline, you automatically get entered, okay? And how many entries you get is based on the level of your membership. However, everyone can enter, and it only takes getting your name on the wheel once, because there's only one gift. Now, I am going to do a podiversary in early August. So, and Deb Morgana has already donated a mystery box of yarn to that. So that'll be in August. That is not the quarterly giveaway. That is thanks to having members. So members is why I have enough to be able to share. Now, the other part of my story is, I don't know if you all can tell or not, but I actually cut my own hair, and I don't think it looks bad. I did one of these and but look at that. Oh man, you can really see it, huh? Look at how much white hair I've got coming in there. So we'll see when this all fades out, because this is supposed to be temporary, but for whatever reason, my hair holds onto it like crazy. Not the white, but we'll see if it's all white or mostly white. I will, I'll maybe color it like silver. We'll see. We'll see. My granddaughter informed me and her granddad that my hair needs to be violet. She was very specific. My hair needs to be violet. Now, if you remember, when I first did memberships, one of the things you got to do as a member was vote on what color hair I was going to do next. This was something pink, raspberry pink. It ended up kind of looking lavender. So this is the color it's faded to. I have not recolored it or retouched it. I retouched it once because I didn't leave it on long enough the first time, so had to do that. Anyway, but yeah, no, I'm not a hairstylist. I don't know anything about cutting hair. I've watched enough videos on YouTube, and I'm shocked. It actually looks like I got it even, and it looks good. Now, who knows what it looks like in the back? And it's like as if my husband would notice, because he's a sweetheart, but he's not going to notice if there's unless it's blatant, like when I had colored my hair permanent purple and I missed a whole big spot right on the back of my head. So I do not color my hair without supervision. Anyway, the thing with this, okay, first of all, do not use giveaway or anything like that in your comment. Okay? Number 1. Need to know that. Number 2, the rules will be below. Standard YouTube rules, 18 and over, blah, blah, blah. The blah blahs are actually important here, because that's how I discovered through Mama G, going through the rules, that you couldn't do members only giveaways, because then somebody that isn't paying money has no accessibility to that. But I verified that members can get extra entries, and I put it in there in my perks, and that they were approved. So the different amounts per level. It's just everybody at that level has to get the same thing. Also, I couldn't fit it because of how many perks were already there. But even if you're a dropper, if you are a winner, you will get notified. So you automatically enter even if you don't realize you're entering. Number 2, with the rules, there will be a replay word. Okay, so be aware. Follow all the rules. Read the rules. I'll do like Tracy, and to get an additional entry. So as members, you can get an additional entry. 1. Okay, replay word is only 1 entry. That was something that was really specific. Like, they do not want you having people put multiple. You can't get multiple entries through comments. Something to that effect. Can't remember the exact phrasing, but again, I spent a lot of time digging into these rules. That's the kind of person I am. So in this giveaway pack, since it's only every 3 months, and it is because I have members, so that is generating enough money for me to be able to do this every 3 months. But remember, as members, you still get member packs based on your level. That's everybody at the level. So I've started sorting all that. You've only been members 3 months if you've been here the whole time. Some of you only been 1 month, but whenever you hit your 6 months, and I have a spreadsheet, because I don't know if you know this about Ian, is weirdo. He and I are on the same page. We love our spreadsheets. Give us a spreadsheet. Some of you haven't sent me an address, so you might need to do that. That would be hanging out with Jen, but she already emailed me, so this is only an issue if she wins the giveaway. You can also pay this forward. That is always acceptable. Okay, The actual gift pack is US only. However, if someone is international that wins, I will, if you can receive Amazon, I will put together something comparable in money, like how much it would cost, through your Amazon and send it directly to you. So as long as you can receive Amazon, Cami, if you happen to be the winner, we'll work something out because it's been tricky for me. I think she has a wish list. By the way, not that I promote it, and you no obligation whatsoever. I do have a wish list, a Lori Stories and Crochet wish list, but you all know I don't need anything. Now, what I have needed, and I over-ordered, was yarn storage. It's okay. It's okay. I ended up needing some of it to be able to organize the members' stuff and just my giveaway stuff in general. So here you go. Read the rules. Maybe acknowledge the rules somehow, or thank the members. Say, thank you, members. Something like that. That's again from Ladybird Loves. I think that's really fantastic that she does that. I'm going to pause for a second. Okay, as I was sorting all the members' stuff, versus I actually have a whole set of Stitcher Hood stuff. That's a whole separate thing. I'm just throwing the Stitcher Hood out there. Please beware, we're still collecting queen size blankets for the Stitcher Hood. We have to handle that differently going forward as well, by the way. So just keep that in mind. But the Stitcher Hood is awesome. So as I was sorting, I went through and I pulled stuff that were one-offs or intended for giveaways. So let me start with the first choice you're going to have. I have two different versions of what could be yarn storage or whatever you want. Okay, one is this under the bed yarn storage. Whoever wins gets to decide what they want or need. That's under the bed storage. Or, I'm going to put the sealed one in there, or this little yarn storage pockets that you can store your yarn and hang it wherever you want to hang it. Okay? This could be also good for toys, right? If you have kits, so you'll get underbed storage or hanger storage. Okay? So that's the first choice you have to make. Second choice, let's go through some of this is miscellaneous notions, etc. As you can see, lotion, stitch counter, ruler, measuring tape, stitch counters, all that kind of stuff. Lip balm, lotion, that kind of stuff. Okay, you get this bag. If you know me, you understand why you get this bag. You get this. That was made by me. This is a kitchen scrubby. It's nylon. It works great on your non-stick. And you can just throw this in the washing machine. So this works on your non-stick pans, pots and pans, but it just scrubs really well because it's a stitch soak scrub. Okay. I feel like there was one more thing that's for everyone. Oh yeah, that's a me thing. I always put foot care in there. Foot care, hand care. Okay, here's the second choice. So your first choice would be storage, yarn storage. Your second is if you want a crochet hook set, I'm going to show you what's in here, or a diamond painting set. Again, if somebody is international and they win, I will find something comparable through Amazon. Okay, let me show you what is in here. This is 12 diamond paintings of flowers. So it'd be this or this. It is not both. And it's not both yarn storage. It's just too much stuff. Okay, what's in here? It says crochet hooks, little angels. They are the Timu Clover knockoffs. And it does have a really nice pair of snips here. These are fantastic. And it has the cover even. So either the diamond painting kit with 12 little small, I think they're about this big, small flowers, or the crochet hook set. Additionally, you do get that notions bag. And I'm putting another bag like that in there if you wanted to use this as a project bag or something else. Okay, so you do get two of those, but different sizes. I didn't feel like that was too much, but you'll have some choices if you're the winner. So how do you get your entry if you're not a member, especially? But if you are a member, how do you get another entry? You're going to put in your comments again. Do not say giveaway. I will delete your comment. Okay. You can say thanks. Thank you, members. You can say whatever. But the actual replay word, let's say scrubby. SCRUBBY, scrubby. Okay? And then read the rules and regs. And then if you're the winner, I will run this. I will give you a week and a half. So from the 15th through the, should I go through the 31st? I don't want to run into my podiversary, which will be this first weekend in August or the second. I can't remember, but let's make this go from the 15th through the 25th. So the 25th in the United States, starting the 15th in the United States. I will go Pacific time to give you extra time, midnight Pacific time, which would actually be 1 a.m. my time on the 26th technically, but I'll give you the extra hour if you need it. And then I will choose a winner shortly thereafter. I make the wheel. I will look for the comments that have, I don't get inundated usually, especially because giveaway is not in the title. Hopefully you notice that. And it's in the rules. Do not say giveaway. No, you say scrubby. And if you want, you can thank the members. I could have not told you the word and have you look in the rules for the words. That's another way. If you want to acknowledge the rules, that'd be great. But yes, one comment. Duplicates will be deleted. SCRUBBY. And I don't have good enough. SCRU. No. Is that B? B, B, Y. I don't think I did that right. I gave it a shot though, Kitty and Mama G Gear. I gave it a shot. But yes, I'll put that. Actually, I'll put that in the rules. So that's another way you can make sure you get that spelling. Thanks for coming in. Maybe I'll find her ear someday. Hugs from Mima Potato Head. She probably needs some hugs too. Sweet Mima Potato Head. Hugs from me, whatever kind of hug you need. Oh, she just literally, okay. She really needed some hugs. Maybe I hugged her too hard. Or hugs from a distance, or whatever kind of hug you need. And remember, you matter and kindness matters. And I do appreciate you all. Even if you're just watching my videos, that helps me, and that helps me to be able to do this kind of thing. Okay? So thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, even if you're just watching the whole video, that makes a huge difference. And I appreciate it. All right. See you all later. Hope to see you again. Because you'll have to come back and see if you won, and then you'll have to email me. Okay? Bye.